Anyway, this should be interesting. This should actually be very interesting. Guess I should put the chat on in case somebody's actually in here watching me. What a concept. I'm not even paying attention. I am awake way too late this morning. But we're still going to have a conversation about what I said we're going to have a conversation about because it's important. So there. Oh no. Oops. Okay, I gotta fix something. Lynn's not going to be here this morning. For anybody who's here. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Chris. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday to you. I woke up late. Lynn said she is not going to be here today because she has a doctor's appointment. So, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I woke up really late. Really, really late. Good morning, Wendy. Happy Wednesday to you, honey. How are you? Weather should be in the 80s by now in May. Yeah, it's actually March or April. We have hit 100. Yeah, we have. We've hit 100, but it hasn't stayed there. It hasn't stayed there. Yesterday, it only got up to 93. That's completely doable. It's very low humidity. Not bad at all. Yeah. So the temperatures are fine out here. It's going to get to 100. Let's see. They're warning us. I love the way they warn us. Today we're going to get up to 98. They had us slated for 100 later on at the end of this week, but now they've taken that away. So 98 today, 96 tomorrow, 97 Friday, 93, 83 on Sunday with a 45% chance of rain. Now that's interesting. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Who am I missing? Anybody? No, not yet. Right on. Prayers lifted up for Miss Lynn. Yeah, she had a random doctor's appointment this morning, so she won't be here. That's fine. I woke up late and saw her text message, and I read somebody else's email of something that they're going through, and I'm so sorry. Good grief. Somebody liked all of my stuff. I know what's going on. Whatever. Cactus, good morning. Sassy has been into old magazines. I've been picking up pages yesterday morning. This morning, I told her she can't read. Excuse me. Oh, I've only been awake for about, I think, 20 minutes. So forgive me, everyone, for the tone of my voice and the sound of my voice. Yeah, I'm not very awake this morning. We are going to have a discussion. Hi, PA. It's nice to see you. We're going to have a discussion, both sides. Really? That was obnoxious first thing in the morning, Goku. Wow. My cats are trying to say good morning, too. Okay, anyway. Good morning, everybody. Tony. Hi, Tony. Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. We're going to have a conversation. You think she got into the E6000? About Trump's nominee for Surgeon General. Let me just tell you right off the bat, because I heard my tone of voice change. She's 37. I don't know about any of you. I don't know how you feel about younger people. How do I say this? Being over you, being in charge of you, being an authoritative position. There we go. That's how I'm going to say that. But I would like the Surgeon General of the United States of America to be older than me. And I don't see why that's a problem. I need someone to be the Surgeon General to be older than me. Because to me, that signifies you have a ton of experience. It signifies you know what you're talking about. It actually signifies that you have years of wisdom and you actually qualify for the position of Surgeon General. Yeah. So I'm going to read you some articles and I'm going to read you some information about her. I put it out on a community post yesterday so that you guys could do your own research, do your own homework. If you wanted to, was not required, so that you could have a better understanding of who I'm talking about. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. She's 37 years old. Are you kidding me? Must not like her. I don't like her qualifications or her lack thereof. Good morning to your fluffy orange thing and other cat. Thank you, honey. I like her brother. Hi, Star Mix. Hello, Diamond TV Lanny. Younger people have no clue about so many things. I agree. They do not. Most younger, not all. I know. I know. The older I get, the younger they are. Younger people don't have life experiences. See, that's my point. Are you using AI voice? No, this is my voice. This is all my voice. This has always been my voice. I'm not using AI. I hate AI. I can't stand it. Latino youth respect their elders. American youth, not too much. Yeah, I know. I know. Good morning, Rip. Just passing through. Have a good day. You too. Hello, Samira. How are you? Star, no, she isn't. I already subscribed to you. Yes, you have. Yep, you have. It brings to mind that movie I was talking about yesterday from the 70s I saw. It was about the youngest generation taking over everything and eliminating the older population and people. Interesting. Interesting. As the movie progressed, it went even younger and younger. Wow. That is interesting. Younger people just were not brought up like most of us in here. I know. I know. She caught my attention. Okay. Her name is Dr. Casey Means. She's 37 years old. Good morning. What's next? Happy Wednesday to you. It's a nice voice you have. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm going to take this opportunity right now to tell everybody something before I get into this politics stuff. I have heard from several people about my voice and how nice it is. I know that. And I'm not being facetious, and I'm not being all that. I know I have a nice voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have enough good equipment to record my voice and to upload it and to do audiobooks. My computer has a whine in it, and I cannot fix it. I don't have what I need to be able to do those kinds of things. So I appreciate everybody's compliments to my voice, but I would need to buy a new computer in order to do all of the audio stuff that I would like to do. And as we all know, that's not going to work out too well. So that is my answer to all of you who keep complimenting me on my voice. Thank you. However, I cannot do anything about it. I need a new computer. So I'm interested to see what they hope to do with our food. Tony, I finally remembered that movie. Been a while since I've seen it. I haven't seen it. Good morning, Peachy. Good morning, Jojo. Good morning, New River Troll. Hi, everyone. I suggest anything AI made should be marked somehow. There should be a law to protect people. Do you agree? Yes. Actually, Tony, in our YouTube studios, we have an option to mark a content that we have made as altered. So you can do that. And I've actually seen people upload videos and live streams recently where they have an auto dub for their voice. So there's an English speaking voice. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. It's interesting the types of things that people are getting into with AI and creating stuff. I don't like any of it. The only thing I like is my avatar that my daughter created for me, and that is not AI. She drew all of it her own. She's a good artist. So your computer sounds like it's taken off to a space sometimes. Mine does too. Yes, honey. And I know you guys can still hear it. I had to go get an external mic that I plug in every time with my headphones, just so that you guys could be able to hear me quite well, because the audio is crap. In this computer, I bought a computer 4 years ago. I never in my mind thought I would live stream ever. So I didn't buy a good computer back then. I didn't think about it. I bought a personal computer that I could use for personal use. And silly cactus makes herself a name and starts going live streaming and ruins her computer with the avatar you currently see moving on your screen right now. So, anyway, there's that. I missed something. From Marks and Chris, I need you to be my getaway driver while I rob the bank. Anytime, as long as you keep it between the ditches. Without knowing all the details or background experiences, etc., the A at 37 is way too young as well. Thank you, New River Troll. I appreciate that. That's a good start to it. Yes, it is. I keep it above the church steeple, too. Better give the bail money before you get caught, right? Did you see the AI blackmail it's making? What? It was going to be shut down. You can search for it on YouTube. It's getting worse. The AI blackmail its maker. No, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Your computer isn't as loud as it used to be. Well, that's good. That's encouraging. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, good morning, sweetie. I woke up late. I didn't send you a text because I woke up late. Good morning, Minnie, and all in the chat, listening while cabin. At the moment, hoping everyone is safe, healthy, and happy. Nice, honey. You're cabin already. First thing in the morning, you're cabin. You're funny. I like that. Rock on, darling. Happy Wednesday to you. Good morning, Mona. Happy Wednesday. So anyway, we're going to get to this Surgeon General pick. Hang on. I bookmarked a couple of things. I'd like to read you a couple of articles. Hang on. Here we go. I'm going to read all about it. Yeah, because see, right now I can hear the whine of my computer and it just bothers me. It really bothers me. Here we go. All right, we're going to start off with this. So, Casey Means, is described as an American medical doctor, an entrepreneur, and an author. Okay? At 37. She graduated from Stanford in 2014. Please listen, guys. She dropped out of her surgical residency and subsequently chose to practice functional medicine, which is a form of alternative medicine. Alberta could become the 51st state. No, we are not talking about Canada today. That was yesterday. We're not talking about Canada today. Mona, here's something you need to consider about Canada, and Tony's sitting right in here. Trump can say all he wants, because he usually does, because he has a big mouth. So Trump talks a lot, and you just had the King of England in Canada opening up Parliament. There's a reason he was there. There's a reason he was there, folks. And I think we're about to find out. So, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Good morning, Stormy. Happy Wednesday to you, honey. Macron getting... Oh, I think we all saw that one. That clip has been replayed and remastered and replayed and copied again and again and again. And the look on his face when he realized that everybody saw it was priceless. Yes, I agree. Making lots of cabochons from this bumblebee, Jasper. Oh, good. I'd love to see that, honey. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. You know how new I am to rocks. I'm like a baby. But anyway, I had no idea there was such thing called bumblebee, Jasper. So, yeah, that's really cool, honey. Minty, have you dragged your magnet yet on your walks? You're bound to pick up micrometeorites, I'm sure. No, Tony? You know what, bud? I completely forget. I do. And you know what I'm going to have to do because I'm old? Let me write myself a note to put my magnet in my backpack. How about we at least get that far? And then at least if I can get my magnet and put it into my backpack, then maybe I'll actually remember to take it with me. Oh, I don't know. Good grief. Nice clear voice for an English translator. Oh. That's a nice thought. Thank you. Thank you. That's a nice thought. That's cool. I appreciate that, Star Mix. What else? Hang on. Let me write that down. I see. I'm telling because I'm a blonde. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that song. I use it to my advantage. Oh, anyway. Okay. Well, now I'm curious as to what you think it is, Miss Minty, but we are not talking about Canada. Chris, you and I will have a conversation on the phone, okay, about what I think. Yeah, we will. I don't know about today. I got some stuff to take care of. But we will have a conversation um, because there are things going on always, Chris, in the background, not just in live streams, but in real life. There are people pulling strings that you don't even know about. And so, yeah, magnet into, look, I'm actually going to write, I will show you guys this too if you want to. Magnet into backpack. Yeah, that's actually the way I'm writing it. Come on, cactus. Engage that brain. Okay, anyway. Sinha's garden. Well, I'll have to catch that later. That would be cool, Tony. Yeah, it would. Yeah, hunters for sure. Abby Loeb is looking for those under the deep ocean. It's cool. Sorry, I keep bugging you about it. You're not bugging me. You're all right, Tony. You're fine. I hope to catch another live all the way through. Hi, Lord Jones. Good morning to you. I've noticed that you belong to my channel and you're a member. It's nice to meet you. I do not know who you are, but thank you. I appreciate that. Tony, that's a good idea. Yes, it is. You never know what you'll find, maybe a new element to add to the periodic table. Oh, you know what, Tony? I, yeah, I'm going to say this. I don't want to be known for anything. I just want to be left alone and have some fun on YouTube. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not out to hurt anybody. I'm not out to make a name for myself. I'm just here trying to have fun every morning and educate people on my opinion and what I think life is all about. Um, yeah. If you guys really knew what I thought of myself, you'd be surprised. Anyway, anyway, you'll become famous. You're sweet, Tony. You're very sweet. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tony, and call it cactiminium. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, like Chris, awesome, right? Good morning to you. Love your show. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I do. What character you like? Animated host. Did you have any character you performed before? What character of animation? I used to be able to mimic Marvin the Martian really well, but I don't really do too many voices. And somebody sent me a text message. Who's texting me in the middle of my live stream? Oh, you. Hi, sweetie. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, those are very, oh, yeah. Yep, I like those. Very nice. Very, very nice. peeks in. Hi, Raider Rich. Happy Wednesday to you. Same. I'll never win the Nobel Prize. At least I'm that Hungarian guy from South Africa. Yep. Outside planting onions on the phone with one finger. Sounds good. Seems like everyone is mad at me nowadays, but do I care? I couldn't even begin to tell you who's mad at you and who's not, Rich. I don't know. I don't talk to everybody on the planet. If I did, I'd never get anything done. Check your DM later, Cactus. Too late. I already did. Too late. Oh, way too late. Oh, hi, Howie. Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war. I like it. Cheers, Earthlings, and hugs, Minnie. Thank you. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, it is funny. Ignore KC for 2 weeks. You do what you need to do. Good morning, Wild Edibles. Yeah, I think everybody's doing okay. Happy Wednesday to you, honey. I'm not mad at you, Raider Rich. I've been there, done that too. Morning, everybody. Morning. What do we got? Settle down, good dog, before I make you into a shark chum. I say that with love. Oh, this is an interesting morning. I don't get mad. I get even. Joking. Your voice and laugh is good for animated film, just like I said. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I think I recognize you from other places. Who and what? I talked to everyone yesterday and got a tiny bit done. There you go. All right, we're going to get back to talking about the 37-year-old person that I do not want for Surgeon General. So there. So there. Got my yard work from overgrown weeds and trees. Now need to do some cleaning the yard up more and cleaning off my deck. Yeah, you got a good start yesterday, Dennis. I did not realize, Dennis, that they were taking all of the trees down on one day. Just boom, just got them done. That's nice. That's really nice. It looks good. Your backyard looks a heck of a lot better. And now you've got a really good start towards cleaning everything. So good for you. A little at a time, though. Be careful out there. Yeah, it looked real good. Yeah, it did. Go ahead, Casey. Time me out 10 seconds. I bet I can drop links faster than you can. Next, Casey. You too. Here we go again. You should put in a pool, right? 37. Yes, Wild Edibles. Mr. Trump. Did I say that? I did. Oh, I said that. Here we go, Junior. Hey, Chris. You know how you guys, there are certain things that people say all the time because they just do. You have said that so often in my live stream that I use that in my regular daily life. Captain's or Shannon's, perhaps. Right? Morning to everyone who's been watching Short Breath today. Oh, not good. Hi, Carrie. Happy Wednesday. Prayers for your lungs to open up so that you can breathe better. Happy for you, Dennis. Yeah, he got a whole bunch of trees cut down yesterday. I don't time people out, but I'm very quick to know who to avoid. Yep, here we go, Junior. See, I told you. Hi, all. Lost track of time. Good morning, sweetheart. I got your email. I'm glad you popped in here, Miss Rome. I did get your email. I did read it. However, Cactus woke up way too late, and I will be returning that at some point. Okay, and if I live closer, I would just give you the biggest hug and then fill you full of a conversation that you have no idea. The wall painting concept is the bomb. Uncle Sam catching a large. Wait a minute. And how he goes live. He's funny. He pops in and goes live on his own channel. Concept Uncle Sam catching a large fish with scales made of dog tags. That's interesting. Where am I from? I live in Arizona. Arizona. Yep. In the United States. Time me out, Casey Mods would love it for a laugh, at least 10 seconds. Two men, father and son, did it all. This is JoJo. Dennis went to the bank to get some business done. Gotcha. Mister just got heavy. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. It's okay. My cousin was killed, T-boned by a Tesla. Yeah. Egypt, I see in YouTube. Is it right, host, you come from? Egypt? No. No. Arizona. Arizona. Chris, you got this, right? Morning round from JoJo, Miss Huntress. Nope. Worst part is the accident was in Gilbert, Arizona. And I remember you talking about that too, Rome. I do. I remember you talking about that. Accident was in Gilbert, Arizona on the 26th, which, if I remember right, was the exact same day that the horrible hurricane Helene went through. Yeah. I think that's the right time frames. I think that's the exact same day. She died of her injuries on October 10th, and it took until yesterday for the investigator to find the family. Yeah. I read your whole email, and I'm sorry, but there's a few items of information in there that sound completely sus. Completely sus. Oh, sorry. I see. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I live in Arizona. The name of my channel is Minty Cactus. You can't find cactus in too many places. So, yeah, cactus will steer you in the right direction. Oh, I made it funny. Okay, anyway, Gucci, act your age, not your shoe size, okay, before you get the boot. That accident you are remembering is when Dan's cousin was killed in a car accident in Gilbert. Oh, we just learned. Oh, see, I was associating it. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Rome. I can't. I just. Okay. Gotcha. Starship 9 reached space, but failed to open the pod bay door. Sound familiar? Uh-huh. Yes, it does. Yes, Tony, it does. I didn't hear any about that. You're a mysterious cactuses lover host. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Last night I bought Jaws on DVD for $5. Hey, what a steal. Oh, I'm a diehard Jaws fan. I had to have it. I love Jaws too. And I know that I said I was going to watch movies over the weekend, and I didn't. I didn't. I wanted to watch The Meg, and when I found out I had to pay for it, even though I still have Amazon Prime, I'm like, nah, not good. No, thank you. Better stop Casey before I make you cry like Arkansas. Yes, 2 different family members being killed in car accidents in Gilbert. I find that highly suspicious and interesting, Rome. Seriously, let's get back to Casey Means. Now, the words I said, she subsequently chose to practice functional medicine, which is a form of alternative medicine. Now, being that I have been a caregiver for 30 years, being that I have had to help people work with their insurance companies, Most insurance companies do not pay for functional medicine or alternative medicine. They just don't. She also co-founded health company called Levels and co-authored a book called Good Energy, which is a wellness book. Okay? She's also a podcaster. She did graduate with honors from Stanford University. She earned a bachelor's degree in human biology. She did go to medical school. She did start a residency in the Department of Head and Neck Surgery of Oregon Health and Science University with the aim of becoming a surgeon. However, 6 months before the end of her 5-year program, she dropped out of her surgical residency due to stress and having become disillusioned with healthcare in the United States. So she's not actually a practicing, licensed medical doctor, never performed surgery on a human being, and is only 37 years old. I don't want a 37-year-old Surgeon General. I just don't. Just walk barefoot in the desert. You don't have to step on a cactus, it will hurt. Also, Orca the Killer Whale is a good one. Yes, it is. I like that movie too. Yep. Don't want to back into one neither. Ouch. No. Good morning, Carbon. Happy Wednesday to you. I have a functional doctor that I simply love. She simply helped me a lot. Insurance don't like it when I go to her and won't always cover the bills. I walk barefoot in my desert property all the time. I do too. I'm cutting out. Am I cutting out? Making a girl cry, you better chill, you pill, right? I've been in old school movie mode. I was watching Dragon Slayer and Crawl. Yeah, I remember those. Who remembers? I definitely remember them. Who are you referencing, Minty Cactus? Dr. Casey Means. She is Trump's Surgeon General nomination. I saw the interview with her brother Callie on Tucker Carlson. Okay. Yeah, she's going to be. No, not yet. She's just nominated. She hasn't even been confirmed or talked about, discussed, or nothing. Great news. Seems like she has her head in multiple directions. Maybe. Gonna read me the riot act. Rome, the Surgeon General. Yeah. I thought they were getting rid of DEI hires, right? I remember those. Raider. Yeah, I do too. Healthcare needs some changes. Healthcare needs a lot of changes. I have not heard or seen you cut out, Miss Minty. It could be somebody else's phone or whatever. What does age have to do with it? Doogie Howser was a teen. Mona, age has everything to do with it. And you should know that. You, being the age that you are, Mona, should know that. Age has a lot to do with it. She dropped out of her residency. She's never touched a human being. She's never performed surgery. Now, for those of you that are not in the medical field, okay, let me explain something to you. Here we go. If you're in the medical field and you only want to be an academic, on the academic side of things, you don't want to touch patients, you don't want to deal with them, fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We need a lot of medical people who are willing to teach and provide lectures on stuff that they have done, procedures that they have performed, other surgeries that they have seen. Okay? If you're in the medical field and you're working with people and you have no bedside manner, people are not willing to listen to you. They're not willing to take your advice. They're going to disregard you because you're younger and just don't have the experience behind you and the wisdom and the knowledge of years of practice and practice and practice. What builds knowledge? Years of studying and learning and going through human cases and comparing them with other doctors and going on and on and on. What does age have to do with it? Are you kidding me, Mona? You should know better. Seriously. And yes, I'm chastising you. Come on. Seriously. Minty gets it. You're damn right I do. I do not want a surgeon general that is 37 years old when I'm 55. I don't want it. I'm sorry you woke up with a bad headache. Good morning to you. Hang on, guys. I'm in back chat. Yeah, I know. Serves as the principal spokesman for the public health matters responsible for overseeing public health. Yep. She's not even old enough. She doesn't have enough experience. How do you become a doctor without ever touching a patient? I know. I know. You can. You can. My mother, when I'm sick, don't allow me to take medication, but just water therapy, alkaline water. That's not too bad. My mother's 60 and he's 30. Yeah, he's old enough. He's old enough, yeah. Hands-on experience too. Exactly. The Surgeon General addresses issues like disease prevention. I know. I know that. She's not old enough to advise anybody on what to do. She's not. She's just not. She's not old enough. That is my primary thing. She's never worked on a human being. She's never performed surgery. She doesn't have to have bedside manner. She does not understand patient care. She is a partner in an insulin company that sells products to diabetics. Really? No. My grandmother's cure for everything was a cup of hot, dry red wine, but not boiled. Drink as fast as you can. That's interesting, Tony. You know the movies Escape from New York? Yes, and Escape from Alcatraz are free to watch on your smart TV. That's cool. So wait, she doesn't see patients and hasn't had any hands-on. Well, then I wouldn't want her here either. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Yeah, the primary permission is to protect, promote, and advance the health of the nation. Yes, she can't do that, in my opinion. She doesn't have enough experience behind her back. She is not old enough. It all goes back to that. And it also goes back to the fact that she could not complete her residency due to stress. 6 months completion left she had in a 5-year residency, and she couldn't hang. That tells you something. It just does. It just does. I doubt she'll be confirmed. I hope not. Yeah, it is Surgeon General, not Doctor General. Yeah. OBX Life. Interesting. Morning. Trump is making a lot of bad decisions. Everyone here where I live is upset with a lot of things happening. Uh-huh. I know. I know. I miss this nominee. What qualities does Trump see in her? Not much. She was actually recommended to Trump by Bobby Kennedy. Being book smart is not the same as having hands-on experience. What say you? Thank you. When you only put your head in a book and you do not practice on people, you don't see their faces, You don't look at their blood work. You don't look at their test results. You do not understand the totality of the human being itself. And you have got to have hands on experience with people, with cases, being able to solve diseases and problems and issues in order for you to be able to advise the entire country what to do. Give me a break. I don't have a doctor, let alone entities of any extended branch of our government tries to be our dictators. Oops, meant doctors. You're funny this morning. Not age for me, it's experience. And that's where it goes to me too. She's not old enough to have that much experience. Oh, could it be that she is friends with RFK? RFK recommended her. Trump said okay. Seriously? Too much age and experience can corrupt too. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I agree. There is that. There's fine lines in a lot of things. Tony, Jojo, have been in the health field, and you and I agree. Hands-on is the best way to go. Yes, Jojo has been in the healthcare field for a long time too. Mm-hmm. Yep, she has. Look at Fauci. Yeah. Yep, I know. Greed and power. There's a lot everywhere. Okay, you have to understand she isn't going to be putting her hands on anyone. That position is a mouthpiece, nothing more. Yes, Momo, but I still think that people are not understanding what I'm saying. I really don't think people understand what I'm saying. OBX Life. Yes, she's too young. Yeah. My mother became health conscious after she attended health seminars. She stopped taking medication for high blood and heart. She only undergoes the therapy, and now she starts foods. Yeah, I use food to. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Who would she report to? That would be the president, I assume. I would assume. I did a test once to a new engineer. I walked him into an operating mechanical room. I asked him what's the problem. He was confused and didn't know. I walked him over to a pump and said, "You hear that? Bad bearing." Ah. Nice. I'd rather have someone young with new ideas than the same old BS crap. Well, I don't feel the same way. I don't. I don't feel the same way. I am traditional old school, and I prefer and always have preferred people of all walks of life who have more experience than I do. That's just the way I operate. I got so accustomed to the mechanical room sound, I could tell if something was off. I bet. I bet, Tony. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. She's using her hands with paper. Oh, see, after she quit residency, she established a functional medicine practice in Portland, Oregon. I am rolling my eyes. The business dissolved in 21. Her medical license was shifted to inactive status January 1st of 2024. She's also the co-founder and chief medical officer of Levels. It's a company that offers continuous glucose monitors. Okay. Now, I will have a problem with that if she actually becomes Surgeon General and starts promoting her own business and her book that she wrote. Oh, and she also sells sponsored dietary supplements, creams, teas, and other products on her social media accounts. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. I'm just not. Nope. And I'm entitled to my opinion. Hello. Thank you. Well, at least you didn't say she'd report to Fawcett. you know what I mean. That's funny. Oh, sorry, Chris is having a hard time today. I got 2 hellos from you. Yay! Dr. Fauci was old, stupid, and he heralded the job. Well. Do you think we'd been in this same with someone different, someone younger with different ideas? That's an excellent question, Momo. That's an excellent question. Do you think we'd been in the vax mess with someone different as SG? Surgeon General. Momo, I'm going to say it this way. I'm going to say that when Trump was in office last time, he's the one that pushed the damn vax in the first place and was so super proud of himself that it had been accomplished in 9 months. And I think people have forgotten that. Trump was the one that pushed it. If we had had a different Surgeon General, things could have gone differently because different people make different decisions. So I'm going to answer that too. Yeah, we could have. We could have. She dropped out because her ambition was to be a politician. Yeah, apparently. So who would you prefer? I'm not sure, Momo. I would really need to think about who could be Surgeon General. In my opinion, Dr. Ben Carson is a little too old. The last time I saw him speak at a podium, he was a little soft in voice and a little too fragile for me. So yeah, no back. I know too many red flags. I know. Yeah. Uh, I saved a company over 600,000. I found defective gas regulators leaking through the vent. Replaced them, and a year later asked the accountant how much money we saved in energy costs. No boasting. No, that's excellent, Tony. Oh, smack. I forgot we have red tags. Yeah, we do have red tags. I get that, but he never wanted it to be mandatory. It was supposed to be our choice. Yeah, well, I don't think we didn't get much of a we haven't had much of a choice over anything over the last several years. Yeah, we really haven't. No, I did not forget that Trump pushed that. Yeah, I know. Vax was planned, so no matter who was Surgeon General, I believe it wouldn't have made a difference. And yeah, there's, yeah, yeah, and I like him. Yeah, I know. Ben Carson is so quiet and mellow. Yeah, he is. She told that there are many patients in stage of cancer and chemotherapy. Try for that therapy. Hang on, guys. Okay, just a moment. Yep, there goes my computer. Just winding up another degree. Breathe. Calm down. Calm down. Thank you. Just a minute, guys. I'm doing stuff and things. FDA should be the only one making health products. Hmm. Interesting. You know what I got for fixing that problem? I got $100 gift card and free weekend stay at a fancy hotel. That's it. You saved them that much money and that's all you got? Wow. That's not much.
Doctor check results, there's improvement, then they cannot undergo chemotherapy. Yeah. Her brother said that the cigarette companies own the food companies. Now that's interesting. FDA is in the pocket of pharma and big donors. All of the government agencies are corrupted in one way or another. How about we all just agree with that one? That's the sound on the computer from back in the day, I remember. Yeah, you remember that? It would kick it up into a higher gear because the fan would kick on because it gets so hot. You need a can of air to blow the motor out. Yes, I've already tried that, Mona. I've already tried that. Yeah, exactly, Minnie. What a joke. Yeah, yeah, it is. That's a joke. That's like an insult. You saved the company that much money. And yeah, uh huh. Yeah, yep. So we all have different opinions about the Surgeon General nomination, which is why I bring this stuff up to you guys. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I know a lot of you do your own research. I know a lot of you read a lot of articles and watch a lot of other news on YouTube. So I bring these things that are coming up in real life because I'm genuinely interested in your opinions. Excuse me. And in my opinion, in my opinion only, I did read a lot about her yesterday. And she kind of has some funny ideas. For instance, she was on a panel, okay, on her podcast. She was on a panel, had a panel, and somebody asked her about the nutritional value of vegetables if you bought them and they were 10 days old in your refrigerator. She said that after 10 days, the nutritional value of your vegetables goes down by so much that there's no nutritional value left after 10 days. Now, I can honestly tell you that there are tons of studies people have done that whether a vegetable is fresh or it's 10 days old, it still has the same nutritional value. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Minnie. What a joke. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I agree, Cactus. You could prop computer up a bit so it gets more airflow. Um, my computer is a all-in-one touchscreen. It sits on its own stand, Wendy. I don't have a separate tower and a separate monitor. The computer is all in one thing and it just sits on top of my desk. It is a personal computer. The graphics card in my computer was never made, ever made for what I use it for. So, yeah, my computer is still dying. I'm just not too concerned about a mouthpiece. That position has zero power. Yeah, I just I just don't appreciate the nomination itself. I wasn't paying any attention to the Surgeon General nomination. Somehow it slipped by me. Yeah, thank you, Minnie, for bringing this to my attention. You're welcome. I freeze onions sometimes, so nah. I freeze onions all the time. Cactus, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Wendy, it's okay. What I do is I still have both of my monitors. I have the computer itself that works, and then I have the other monitor that I got soon after I started live streaming. And I really can't use the other monitor right now and haven't been able to use it for about the last 6 months because of the graphics card being such a piece of crap. But I am going to use my computer until it dies. so so there's that. Yeah, I'm just going to use it till it crashes, and then I'll just do something different. Hmm. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this stuff. Sorry if I'm irritating people. I don't mean to irritate people. I just want to bring things to people's attention that I happen to come across or pay attention to. And okay, I'm going to expand on this a little bit further. Um, this isn't just about the Surgeon General. This isn't just about this. Um, okay, one day there's a tariff on a country. 3 or 4 days later, the tariff is taken off. One day, he's talking to Putin and trying to, calm the fears and talking to Putin and trying to ease everybody's tensions. And then later that same day, we hear that Putin is threatening war. There is so much going on every day that it's crazy. There's way too much going on to pay attention to. That's why I bring up couple different subjects all the time. So a Surgeon General's warning for sure wouldn't fix it, right? Not once you place it in refrigeration. Most veggies should not be refrigerated. Freeze them is different. Hi, Brandon the Bear. How are you? Happy Wednesday to you. My screen is 58 inches, Sony Smart HD TV. It's great for my gaming. My video card does scream when I play too long. Have to cool it down. Gotcha. Yeah. I love my big old computer. That's still running Windows 7 Professional. I bet. Y'all have a great day. I woke up with a monster headache. Oh, and it's making me too grumpy. It's okay. Gonna try to sleep it off. I'm sorry you have a bad headache, Momo. I hope you have a better Wednesday. Yep. I hope you have a better Wednesday. Miss Momo, you get to feeling better. Yep. Prayers lifted up for you. Yeah, I hate headaches. Headaches are the worst. Rome, hello. Windows 7 is best. Yep. Rome loves her ancient computer. I like my computer. I'm just going to continue to use it until it dies. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Just stopping by to say good morning. Good morning, Danny. Happy Wednesday to you. I'm glad you're home and you're healing. I guess it's okay to talk about it now. Danny was in the hospital for a few days. He had some pretty serious stuff going on, and he's home now and he's healing. So it's nice to see you, and I'm glad you're back at home. Being at home is where you heal, that's for sure. So everybody say hi to Danny. What else? I'm supposed to wake up my daughter. I haven't even had my toast yet. I woke up so late today. That's okay. I woke up early. When did I wake up? 2:30? I think it was 2:30. I woke up. Went back to bed. Right on, prayers lifted up for Daddy. Yep. Spending 3 days in Phoenix was horrible. Yes. Phoenix sucks. But I've always thought that Phoenix sucks. So it's just me. It's just me. Always thought that Phoenix sucked. Can't see Danny, but prayers for a speedy recovery. Oh, okay. Mom, try a professional reflexology treatment. Oh, yeah. That's smart. Yeah. I cannot believe all the homeless people there. Really? I haven't been up to Phoenix for 3 years now. At least 3 years. I don't like Phoenix. I never have. I've always lived in Tucson and surrounding areas. Phoenix has always been too big for me, too crowded, too spread out, too hot. Phoenix is hotter than Tucson. I've never have cared for it. When I'm gaming, I always have to hide, then type. Away from the keyboard 2 minutes, pee break, that applies now. I have a date with my weed whacker, but it rains, so holding off a bit so it doesn't get too wet. Gotcha. They are at every bus stop and underpass. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I haven't gone into Tucson for a while either. So I don't know what it looks like in town. I don't have a clue. I don't think I want to know at this stage of the game. Seriously, I really don't think I want to know. Weed whackers are fun. I love weed whackers. That's fun. But I had my laptop when I was in the hospital. I'm glad you did. It kept you busy. I love my old digital control incubator. Has auto egg turn fan temp and humidity alarm. 10 years old and it works fine. Wow. Good morning, Spa. Happy Wednesday to you. We just talking about stuff and things this morning, trying to decide if I'm going to shut my live stream down or what. I don't see Elaine in here again, which means she is still not feeling good. She's probably still sick. So prayers for hot damn Elaine. She has gotten her husband's cold or whatever all over again. I haven't seen Kelly this morning either, so I don't know if she's going live. I guess we'll figure that out later. But I still think that picture I sent you that I look like an eraser at the end of a pencil. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Man, my hummingbird feeder is really busy. Good, good, cool. If you feel so tired, try the treatment of reflexology. It's the best. Huh. Okay. Yeah, hot damn. She'd been sick, and then her husband got sick, and then I sent her a message yesterday to see if she was going live for her craft, and she's not feeling good. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Some people are sick, some people are not. So and I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about, or should Cactus just shut up this morning? I know there's a few people out there would say yes. Please shut her up. I don't care. I hope we get a little ray because I've got lots of digging for the garden to be level. Ah, gotcha. If the Surgeon General's warning on your pack of cigarettes says go on, all this stuff is fake. Know how you might be ready. uh, Good morning, James. Happy Wednesday to you. Seems like the later I'm live, the more people come in. That's interesting. How are you doing, James? You okay? I need to take a walk eventually. I need to find a new wash. I need to find somewhere new to walk. Oh, I did not. Did I not walk last week? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. That's right. I didn't walk last week. Hmm. You know what? Today's going to be a good day for Rachel and myself to take the car out and see if there's a new place I can walk. I really need to get out. But I did post a video on my YouTube of me being an eraser. You did you? That's funny. Is that the shorts one with the thing around your neck? No walk last week. Yeah, I know. A car video. Hey, yeah. Oh, I could go live and I'd be 36 next month. Hey, there you go. Happy early birthday. Welcome back, Tony. Yeah, maybe we will. I need to look for a new place to walk. I have explored every place I can walk to. I have driven to a lot of the washes of around here. I've looked in I drive over the Santa Cruz River all the time. But the Santa Cruz River is not that exciting in my opinion. Um Maybe I can search an area in the riverbed that has rocks. It's just not very exciting to me. It needs to be. See, here's the thing. It needs to be exciting to me. A new place to walk, something I've never seen. Uh, so I think I will wake up Rachel. Danny says yes, that is the one. Okay, yes. Yeah, well, happy birthday coming up. Yeah. So I'll have to find a new place, a new wash, a new desert walk, a new something. Yeah, I will. If I don't catch you live in the car, I'll be sleeping. Was up all night. Oh, you're fine. And watch it later. You're fine. James is almost old enough to be Surgeon General. Laugh out loud. Good one. Oh, good one. That's great. Mm, that's too funny. I was thinking of my rocks yesterday, and I was thinking of someone we've lost recently. I don't want to bring her name up, but I miss her. I didn't realize how much I was going to miss her, and I didn't realize uh, how many messages she sent me all the time. It's really unfortunate that we've lost a couple people. It bothers me. Can't do anything about it. I was streaming about almost 2 months. No one wants to come to lives anymore. I don't know what's going on. Stupid issues with YouTube. Could be. I don't know. Funny you don't have any water and I have all the water. Global warming over there. No, it's called a desert for a reason. It's called a desert for a reason. Yeah, we get our average rainfall per year is 10.5 inches. That's it. Does New River Troll live in New River? Is he an Arizona person? Yes. Yes, Danny. Uh-huh. Yes, he is. Yeah. I never have surgery in my lifetime. That's a good thing. I've broken an ankle. I've broken my arm. And I've had a C-section. And now I've lost my, what do you call that? Gallbladder. So I've had a few. Yes, I'm in New River. Uh-huh. Yeah, and Danny's in Prescott. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've got a few Arizona people in here. It's really nice to have people from your own state in your live stream. There's a hashtag in your YouTube studio. It's a hashtag Arizona streamer. And I found that recently. I'm sure every state has that hashtag as well. There's some information for you guys if you want to add a hashtag to your content. I'm sure that every state has that one too. Hashtag Michigan streamer, hashtag Arkansas streamer, you know? So look for it. If you guys are putting out content, maybe it will help you hook up with other local people in your area who do YouTube that you wouldn't have a clue that do it because maybe they do different content than you do. You never know. We got 10 inches in the last 4 days. Yes, Mona. Hence the major difference between where I live and where you live. You look out, and all you see is thick, luscious green everywhere, on top and on the ground. I look outside, and I see the color of my eyes. My eyes are the same color green as a prickly pear cactus. So I look outside and see the same color as my eyes, and then I look down and I see brown everywhere. And then I look up and I see blue mountains and I see tons of blue sky. So, yeah, you guys have a crap ton more moisture than we ever think about getting down here. Must be 7 o'clock. Lake went up almost a foot because of rain over the weekend. It's a good start. Wow. Nice. That's nice. That's a good one. We got where am I? Where am I? Offenheit, Prescott, and Crown King areas. Nice. Yeah, the lake is way up here too. 7 inches in the last 4 days. Yeah. I'm worried about our fire season. We only basically had 1 foot of snow all winter. I know, Danny, and we do have some wildfires going on. Yeah, yeah, we do. We have some wildfires going on. That's for sure. I used to live in Flagstaff. Yes, I remember that spa. hmm We've had lots of rain, and now we have man of wars all along the beaches. Oh, purple flags flying everywhere. I bet. hmm I bet. Late June, we tend to have thunderstorms. Danny, did you know that? Hang on. I was looking at this earlier. I was reading our weather earlier. Hang on. We have down here a chance. We actually have a really rare chance. Sunday, this Sunday, Danny, we have an actual 47% chance of rain. It's long before the monsoons and the really big heat even kick up. So I'm curious as to whether we're actually going to get some rain on Sunday. I would love some rain on Sunday. It's only going to be 82. I'm going to sit outside all day. It's going to be beautiful down here. So, yeah, we'll see what that happens. Looking for black rattlesnakes. Okay. That would be 100 feet of snow. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. I need a male. Gotcha. Correction, dry thunderstorms. Yes, understood. Yes. Yeah, it was over 8.25 feet below level and now 7 and almost a quarter feet up below. Okay. Okay. I see reports we already have wildfires going on in Alberta. Heat warning today. Okay. We have a 50% chance this Sunday. Yeah, you have a slightly higher chance than I do. Yeah. We might get some rain here too. Good. Arizona needs it. Get you 10.5 inches a year. I tell you, there's always static. Always static when you take clothes out of the dryer. Got to go do a rain dance, right? Good morning, old lady O. Happy Wednesday to you. Good morning, Okie. Happy Wednesday to you too, sweetie. Hi, Wendy. You're still here? Okay, honey. You're outside on the deck. All right. Good morning, everybody. We're just hanging out and having fun. It just started pouring here. Nice. See, I haven't even finished my iced tea yet. So obviously, we still have stuff to talk about. I'm feeling good enough to start printing again. Well, good for you. Good. That's that's encouraging. Right on. Figures I need to stop at Petro before I head out on my journey in a half an hour. Yeah, yeah, I know, Rome. It just, if it could, it does. And it's unfortunate. Big flooding in Australia. I saw a video. I heard something about that. I heard something about flooding in Australia. I did. Let me go see if I can find something. Hang on. Everywhere I look right now is north. Be right back. Making a mess. Floods in Australia. Yeah, I have heard. I saw a clip or something. Uh-oh. Raging floods in Australia. They've had numerous floods in the last 10 years. Okay, but I want to know about now, right now. 1 day ago, 19 hours ago. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. On the farmland. Flood impacted NSW showed the devastating impact on mid North Coast floods have had on the state's farmland. They've been using cameras attached to planes. The imagery. Wow. Yeah, the floods are huge. Taree, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Taree, was one of the worst hit areas along the mid North Coast, taking in 5 times its annual rainfall in a matter of days. Wow. And I did watch those videos from yesterday that you guys gave me about the glacier falling apart. I went ahead and subscribed to that channel that you put out. And that lady's already put out a couple of other videos saying that it's falling faster now. It was falling at 5 feet per day, and now it's falling at 33 feet per day. It's probably even more since yesterday. I did watch those videos, though. 1,200 businesses and homes remain without power across the mid-north coast, but supplies were starting to arrive in the region after all the lanes of the Pacific Motorway near Taree were reopened. Tens of thousands of people were cut off from supplies and escape routes. Key coastal roads were also severed. 10,000 properties may have been damaged in the floods. Oh, that's sad. Livestock was swept away. The toll is expected to rise. Yeah, see, you know what? This just shows me that there's so much going on in the world everywhere. I wish I could send you our rain. I'm tired of the rain. I would love rain, Okie. Yes, ma'am. I would. Filling pots with plants. Sounds good, Wendy. Go for it, sweetie. I'm just glad you're listening. They finally allowed people back into the burn area in northern Minnesota. Many lost everything. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, it's bad there, but what goes up must come down. I know. I know. Yeah, that's a lot of water. It is a lot of water. You made it back in one piece. Good job. Good job. Yeah, Australia is apparently just inundated with floods. A certain part of Australia, anyway. It's not where I have a couple that I watch from Australia. They don't live in that area. They have a channel. Looks like the big beautiful bill isn't getting through the Senate. I've heard about that too. Yeah, I've heard that they have been throwing up some roadblocks and stuff on his bill. I find that interesting. So, yeah, yep. We'll see what happens. I remember NASA saying a warning a couple years ago after the Hunga Tonga undersea volcano blew billions of tons of water into the atmosphere. The space station got it on video. People have no idea. Huh. Into the space station got it on video. That's interesting, Tony. Okay. If you believe in chemtrails, Danny, they actually have admitted it now. I forget when. How long ago was that? How long ago was that when they actually started admitting the chemicals that they put into our skies. I think that was maybe 6 months ago now. They actually admit it, though. They do. What affect that area? What affects that area affects different regions of the earth, hence the butterfly. There's that too. It, so much affects everything else. I know. Yeah, they actually admitted it. There were people, a lot of people, I could name several of them in my head right now, who have talked about stuff in our skies being sprayed for decades. And all of a sudden, they just started admitting it and putting out articles and saying that, yeah, uh huh. So, yeah, they admit it now. I remember Mona talking about it. And Mona having a post, was it on her Facebook? I think Mona had a Facebook post about it that cited all the chemicals that they spray. It's not a secret. So, yeah, whatever. They talk about it now. Yeah, Chris, NASA said it will take 10 years for all that water to come down. Wow. Last year, yes, sir, causing DVD size hail. Yes, that was in some of the storms recently. I saw videos of blue and purple rain in Texas. Wow. I haven't seen that. When I was a child, my dad called them chemtrails. I'm over 70. I know. I know. I've lived in Arizona for 53 years. I have looked at our skies for 53 years. I know the difference between a real cloud and a not real cloud. And I can honestly tell you that our skies are sprayed so much more heavily over the last 4 years than they've ever been in my entire life. Because I spend a lot of time outside. Because I can. It's warm here all the time. I'm outside a lot. I'm always looking up at the sky. So, yeah, can't fool me. You can try, but you can't fool me. It's for cloud seeding to bring rain to areas. I know, they have talked a lot about that. It's not for people, at least that's what I think. Not as easy to hide this stuff anymore. No, New River Troll, it's known. My dad was a chemical engineer. Okay, there we go. Yep. But Prince has been unalive for a long time. Good job, Chris. I I know I don't have the voice to sing that this morning. That's funny. Oh, I could not give that song any justice this morning. I've got sinus issues. That's too funny. Purple. No, no, nope. I don't even have the right tone of voice. Nope, not going to murder the song. Y'all just remember it from memory. Sing it to yourselves. Nope, not singing it. Not going to ruin it. Oh, I saw a perfect example of chemtrails when I was living in Snowflake. Ah, gotcha. But you still don't get rain. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Our first chance for getting some rain is this weekend. I am really looking forward to it, and I hope we get some. I do. That'd be great. I'd be thrilled to pieces if we actually got some. Yep, for sure. All right, folks. Like I said, Kelly hasn't come in this morning. She's probably sleeping. And Elaine is still sick. So I do not have a clue as to what's going on today. I would assume Kelly will be live because Friday. Yeah, she did say she was going to be live today because Friday is the craft challenge in the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down for the morning. I'm going to wake up my daughter. We're either going to go for a walk or a drive. I might do a driving video to give you an idea of where I'm going to be walking. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'm up to. I hope we have a good monsoon season this year. Everybody is saying that we are supposed to have a really good monsoon season, Danny. I hope we do too. I really do. We could really use some rain because the prickly pear that I usually take the tunas from to make the cactus jelly has not bloomed at all this year. So cactus is going to have to go somewhere else and get a whole bunch of tunas so that I can still make my cactus jelly this year. I'm going to have to go find it somewhere. So that should be interesting. Yes, everybody have an absolutely wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your day. Be nice. Be kind. Smile. Help somebody out. Just be nice. Have a great day. That's all I have to say. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the conversations this morning. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone. Blessings, everyone. Be awesome, be kind, be happy. It drives people crazy. Yes, sir, it does.